Hey guys, YGO 2010 here, and we're here with Edward Huffman, and he just went 8-2-1 after Swiss here at YCS Atlanta. What deck are you playing?
I'm playing Rank Up Magic Gadgets. That's what I call it.
Rank Up Magic Gadgets. All right, we got it sorted for you on the table already. We'll get to the tech choices in a second. First off, we got two Fortress. I'll let you say it.
You got two Fortress. Two Market Fortress is a good card. I mean, your opponent attacks into it, then you blow someone on their field. If he gets targeted by a monster effect, you can discard something out their hand. It's all in all, I mean, you have the Machina engine right here. Gear frame doesn't need to be explained. Designed to search out Fortress, and he's also level 4. TD Striker, I don't know why. I never see him in a gadget deck. I don't know why. Because you go into him and a gadget equals Barkion. Him and Gear Frame equals Barkion.
This motherfucker went into 101.
Machina Cannon, I don't do Triple Fortress because Triple Fortress can be in dead draw. This way I can at least use it. I can use it to get Fortress back. Honest, I'll explain what CDX is. Okay. 3 of each gadget. I mean, I know somebody's saying, oh, that's so inconsistent. We should draw multiple gadgets. I like drawing multiple gadgets. That's what the deck's designed to do. I've tried the two of each gadget build. It's not. I don't get enough monsters for my taste. I always like having a monster. This guy right here is highly underestimated. Level Warrior. What it is, he's basically a small Cyber Dragon. He's level 3, but if your opponent has a monster and you don't, you can special summon him and face up defense or attack, and he becomes a level 4. And he's like searchable with Rhoda. Yep. Go with the spells. Reinforcement of the army, add Striker, add level Warrior. Either or would depend on the situation. Mind Control, your opponent has a level 4. Just take it, or something that's just in your way, just get it off the field, or XYZ with it, or get it out the way so you can attack for game. Double MST, that's your staple. 3 Forbidden Lance. I know people playing 2 Lance. I do 3 because I don't like anything happening to my cards. I like being able to stop it, or I can use it aggressively.
Maybe not want to use extra deck.
Power Duality, Search Out. It's guaranteed. You just use Search Out. I mean, yeah, you special summon a lot, but like first turn you go first, get your search off, drop that. That's broken. That's pretty good play. Dark Hole is a staple. Doesn't need to be explained. Book of Moon also a staple. I mean, it's one of, but you can deal with a lot of stuff your opponent summons. Like they may bring out like a Diamond Dire Wolf that's just gonna blow up your stuff. You book it. Something else is gonna try to XE. You book it. Because that didn't be explained. Now, this card, every game I used it, I won the match. Every game.
And what does Numeron do?
Rank Up Numeron Force, what it allows you to do, allows you to rank up a number monster, and you special summon its corresponding rank up monster, and when it resolves, it negates all face-up cards in the field. Now, most people are like, well, why would you want to rank up a monster? Well, using this, if I'm ranking up Utopia, and Utopia Ray Victory comes out, my opponent cannot bottomless it. They can't contribute it because everything face up is negated after the fact, so it causes them to miss timing. Also, basically, it's the Egyptian god summon, so they can't respond to its summon. So that allows you to just be like, okay, your opponent has nothing. Compulse, a staple. Dark Bribe, mainly because people use 7 Tools of the Bandit. I don't, because I'm more afraid of your spells sometimes as opposed to your traps. And this right here, I mean, this right here stops Solid Morning too. And I can stop spell or trap. I mean, I draw a card, but I mean, usually what you're stopping is saving you from dying. Mirror Force is a staple. Triple Call of the Haunted. What I personally like to do, I like to end phase Call of the Haunted so I can get my gadget. And what most people do, they'll just instantly drop the max C right there, and they'll get 1. Then it comes to my turn, and I get to special summon like crazy. And unless they have another max C, you can't do anything to stop me. And I already get my search too, so I avoid a Valor on 1 gadget. Threatening Roar. This is a very powerful trap card. I don't know why more people aren't playing it. It stops attacks. Your opponent can't do anything. You just wait for them to like I've had opponents get their whole OTK set up, and then they'll be like trap stun. I don't know why they do that right off the way, but the trap stun, I chained this, that won me a game against Car Creek Gear.
Extra deck.
Utopia, in my opinion, broken. In my opinion, with rank up magic.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And one little tech choice. A lot of people like to one into him to kind of get the attachments off, so they'll have some of the much strong monsters. And they attack. You drop honest, you just ruin their entire day. You really did, because they're not, because at that point they lost the monster, so now they might not be able to exceed something that could get over this. I don't know why they wouldn't do it beforehand. They're trying to do damage. Number C39 Utopia Ray. In case I lose my attachments. Also, the way the deck is built, my opponent's going to be doing damage to me, and there have been times my opponent get me down to 1,000, and I'll summon this, and I'll have like 3,500, 34, or 4,000. You bring this out, and you detach, and his effect does not target. So bring him out, drop a monster in attack mode to 0, and attack over it, 4,000. That's game. Utopia Ray Victory. Just all around broken card. If you're using Utopia and using rank up, I don't see why you wouldn't use one of him. Because when he attacks, your opponent cannot activate spell or trap cards. That's very good.
Amazing.
And even if he doesn't have materials, he still has that effect, and that's powerful in and of itself. And also, when he has Utopia as next seed material, you detach a seed while he's attacking, he pumps up by that monster's attack. And this won me a game against bujins today, because every game I would always go into him, and I'd attack. I was like, I hope they don't have honest. And they never had honest. They only had crane, so I would pump up by the attack of their Yamato and be 46. They drop crane, okay, you're 36. I still get over your Yamato. I still get over your Mizuki. It's just broken. This right here, I've actually gone into him and burned my opponent for game. And I mean, you get to blow up stuff, and like there have been times when my opponent will have 6,000 life points and 2 monsters on board. I've summoned that, attacked over like the weakest one, and they'll be like, I don't know why you killed the weakest one. And I'll kill the weakest one, then I'll rank up Magic Numeron Force into him, then blow up the strongest one. And like, a lot of strong monsters floating around. You do that, you burn them, you can burn them per game. So this right here ensures that he can kill you, or he can kill you. Number 101, my personal opinion, right now it was one of the cards of the day. Because he's difficult to get over. I actually want to get Fire Fist off of him, because my opponent, they just couldn't. I took their Tiger King, and they just couldn't do anything after that. Number C101. You can rank up Magic Numeron, force him into this guy, and the same thing. No bottomless, no torrential, none of that. And he can take a special monster per turn in any mode, even if it's face down. And that's pretty broken. And if he dies, he comes back, and you gain 2,800. That 2,800 that saved me a couple times, because I get the last little bit of life points. My opponent cannot make that final push to kill.
Yeah.
And I've actually summoned this against a full board, and I took one with this, ranked up, took the other one with that, and then I ran into a 28, brought him back out and gained 2,800 life points. And at that point, duel was basically over then, because I cleared his whole board with just this. Then I went against Lancer Frost, and I just took everything he special summoned, and he just could not do anything. Unfortunately, I drew against him.
Yeah.
Douglas to Emerald, gain back the gadgets, gain back what you need, draw power. Maestro, actually wasn't supposed to be in here, but I don't own an Excite Knight or another number 101, so he goes in here, and I know now a lot of people are going to say a lot of shit about this, but this is actually a good card because it stops inherent summons. I used this against Karakuri Girgia, and because he could not make his synchro play, he had to do something else, and he lost because of it, because I had this on board. And also, this deck it has a vulnerability to Chaos Dragons, even though you might not end up facing them. This right here stops that. It stops Grappas from coming out of the graveyard. You negate the summon of it. Yeah, it's just, to me, I think it's a good card. I don't know why more people don't play it. This deck is supposed to have a big eye in it, but I don't own a big eye. So I put this in there, and actually this won me some games too, because I get this out there, my opponent, they can't target it, because it'll destroy their stuff too. And he's pretty big, so he gets over Draco Sack, gets over Big Eye. He is actually pretty good. So if you don't have Big Eye Draco Sack, I really recommend putting this guy in there if you can make him. Full on prep operative, again, probably a card that wouldn't have been in there, but again, it won me a couple games. Exciter Night will be in there over this, as opposed to Maestro. And yeah, just switch them out to attack mode and just attack over it. I mean, like I've done that against Alin before, and my opponent, like he was gonna kill me next turn because he had a full hand. He could have gone off, but he didn't have the life points. So I just flipped into attack mode. He only had 1,200 and dropped down by 600. That's 21 to attack the game.
Nicholas Thomas,
and Barkion, traps are very prevalent in this format. You bring him out. Oh, I brought him out late game against that Karakuri player, and I won because of him and Lance, because I attacked. No, I Dark Hold his 101 and he lost the attachment, and I attacked, and then Lance had damage step, and he had less life points than me come turn 5, and he lost because of that, because he had call behind it set.
Gotcha.
Okay.
All right, side deck.
It's my side deck. Third Chi Roar. I don't have another Max C, so I decided to do the Threatening Roar because. Like, I go triple Threatening Roar. Threatening Roar is very good this format again, and it's really good against Mermails. A lot of people don't know that. I don't know why. But yeah, it's good. Max C doesn't need to be explained. A lot of stuff special summon out the wazoo. You get that, you cause them to stop, or you make them take the Max C challenge and you draw a lot of cards. Mind Drain, a lot of people don't know this, but this is actually a very good and viable card this format with all the hand traps floating around. I use this against bujins and Mermails. You get this out against Mermails. No Megalo, no Abystius, no lead, no title. It stops all of that. So it renders those moot when this is out on the field. And you get this and combined with Soul Drain, that's pretty much game. This against Evil Swarms or Dark Worlds. Fortunately, I never drew it against Dark Worlds, but I drew Dimensional Fissure. And yeah, this right here you can use. Actually, you can use this against bujins if you're more concerned about the hand traps.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't do that, or you use it against Mermails. But I use this against Dark Worlds, Bujins, and Mermails, and I got it. It's just a really good card. System down, Karakuris. Gear, Karakuri, same difference. This won me games against Karakuris. Pure Iron Wall, mainly against Bujins, but also on the off chance I face off against a Chaos Dragon build. Fortunately, I never faced that, but this was still good. It helped me live against Bujins. This right here also against Bujins and Light Sworns too. This stopped the Light Sworn duels before he could kill me. Yeah.
And aside from the Photon Pap swapping out for Exciting Night, is there anything else that you might switch around and change out?
What I would change out, like if I could, I would probably put like a Drago Sack or a Big Eye for this guy. I mean, but I don't usually go into range 7s because I only use 2 of these. And I know somebody's like, well, if they bottomless one of them, well, that's what I got Lance for. But I don't usually go into him, and he's not the main point of the deck because Big Eye, Drago Sack, and number 74, they're not invincible. They're powerful cards, but they're not invincible. And yeah, pretty much the deck is where it's supposed to be. Now I know somebody's gonna notice this. There's no Gaga Cowboy. I forgot to put that in there on my list. Unfortunately that was only one situation where I could have gone in a Gaga Cowboy to win the duel and I didn't have it. I still won the duel, but yeah. So if I had to, I'd probably do drop the full-time Pat for the Gaga Cowboy and my stroke for the Exciton.
Okay.
Or vice versa, but yeah. But yeah, that's the deck. It did very well today. I lost the time a couple of times. I drew against the Lancer Frog deck that I was confident I could have beaten him game 3, but we went into time. And against the Bujin player, I would have won, but we went into time. And I know I would have won. Trust me. And there was only one deck that just outright beat me. And that way he beat me 2-1. So yeah, the deck is good. You rarely get a bad hand. Like usually if I get like a hand of triple gadgets, I get Love Warrior, Striker, or this, I'm good to go. Or if I get the Threatening War, I can just instantly start going off from there.
Sounds good, man. Let's hope you made that top 32, man.
I hope I did. Probably didn't, but hey, I tried.
8-2-1 with it. Still did good, man.
Yeah, that's good.
All right, guys. I hope y'all enjoy. YGO out.